With the recent ending of episode 12 of Chainsaw Man, that means we have all of the outros available to us, and I was kind of inspired to make my own list on them, so like rank them from worst to best. But I just want to tell you guys that these are all just my personal opinion, and it's not a definitive ranking. None of these intros are bad by any means, they're all done very well. And so basically I'll be looking at the aspects, like the visuals, the actual music they used, and the colors of each intro, and then just rank them accordingly from worst to best. Coming in at our number 12 spot, we have Ending 6 Rendezvous, which I will play a short clip of, and then I will give my rankings at the end of it. Now, don't get me wrong, this intro is still good, but the other intros in my opinion are just better than this one. The music at the start was a bit of a throw-off. It had this ominous start to it, but then transitioned into this like jumpy style beat, which honestly, I do quite like it, but it's just not that much. The colors in this outro, they're quite simple with the black and white, with some touches of like the lighter colors throughout it, but without as many colors, it's not as lively as I'd like it to be. I'd say the visuals probably are the strongest aspect of this outro, and you know, I just like the whole theme it's going for. So for Ending 6 Rendezvous, I'll be giving the visuals a 5 out of 10. For the music, I'll give it another 5 out of 10, and for the colors, I'll be giving it a 4 out of 10. For our number 11 spot, we have Ending 2, Time Left, which I'll play another short clip of and give my rankings at the end of it. Now, the thing that got this outro so low was probably the visuals for me. I'm not a fan of like the simple 2D low frame rate animation style they went for here, since in the show it's animated much differently and more higher quality. The music though is definitely a step up from the last. I really enjoy the music at the start, but I feel like it doesn't really carry itself through the song as effectively past the first couple of seconds, since it's more focused towards like the vocals. Colors are a big improvement from the last outro, going from that mainly black and white to this more colorful looking city that the characters are in. Visuals for me are getting a 4 out of 10, just for that 2D style. I'm sorry guys, but that's how it is. The music will be getting a 5 out of 10, and the colors will get a 6 out of 10. Our number 10 spot, we have Ending 10, Dogland, which is pretty funny that both are 10 for this spot. But anyway, here's the clip. Now, for this intro, I am a big fan of the visual aspects. Something about this intro really makes it feel like you're experiencing some crazy fever dream, which I thought was quite thrilling. The music goes good with the whole fever dream theme I was talking about, especially when you can see our main character Denji seeing all these people and devils in the alley that he's running through. The colors. Oh, the colors just really aren't doing it for me. They have like this gross, grimy look to them, which is what held this intro down so much and why it's in the number 10 spot. But other than that, I give the visuals a 6 out of 10, music a 6 out of 10, but the colors are gonna be receiving a 2 out of 10. For the number 9 spot, we're finally in those single digits now, we have Ending 12 Fight Song. And yeah, here's a clip. This outro is quite special since it's the final one of the first season of Chainsaw Man. While everything about it is quite simple, like the whole visual aspect, the colors, and like the music that they chose for it, I just think it's really nice to see our trio, Denji, Power, and Aki, all out together in this casual setting and just having fun and being friends. It's nice to see the connection these three have made over the show's duration, how Aki has warmed up to these two crazy guys and is now having them be a part of his life. And honestly, I'm just excited to see the future of how this trio will come out to be. And so yeah, with all of that said, everything here gets a 5 out of 10 for the music, the visuals, and the colors. All 5s. For our 8th spot on this list, we have Ending 9 Deep Down. And I'll play the outro just like always. 命の悲鳴途絶えやみえ溶けたらことの葉を散らした深い深いまどろみへ眠れるよ赤い指でその目を閉じ恐れるように血に溺れる戒律のように傷口に降る雨のように痛みきさ見つけて The music in this outro has a very powerful feeling to it, which I can really appreciate. But the thing is, I can't say I like the music all that much, but the power it brings is very good. Visuals here are really pleasing to watch. They have a graceful flow which matches the song like almost perfectly, which they did a really good job with. Colors though sadly get the same treatment as Ending 6, with that mainly black and white theme with the variations of red. However, this intro had done it much better, but it's still not too great. For the music, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. For the visuals, I'll give them another 6 out of 10. But for the colors, it's going to be a 4. And for our 7th entry, we have Ending 4, Tablet. And yeah, here's the outro.
「あなたは隠してる」
For this outro, I'm a big fan of the style they've used. I think it portrays the craziness of Power's character super well. Especially the music they chose for this outro. I remember hearing it for the first time, it was initially a little weird, but I really started to like it a lot more. The colors are nice and simple, following that red color on the background along with the others that they used throughout. And just all the elements they went for, it just fit Power's character super well. Just such a good job on that. For the music, I'll be giving it a 7 out of 10. For the visuals, I'll give them a 6. And for the colors, I will give them a 5. And here we are at the halfway point with our 6th spot for Ending 7 Chu. And yeah, here it is. What this outro does the absolute best is by far the visuals. The retro style they went for in this outro is absolutely amazing. The music kind of had the same treatment as the last outro with Power, but when I came back to listen to it so I could rank it up here, I actually thought it was pretty okay. The retro style colors just looked super good and they fit the theme this outro is going for so perfectly. For me, the visuals are getting a 7 out of 10, the music's getting a 5 out of 10, and the colors get a 7 out of 10. For our nice number 5 spot, we have Ending 5 in the back room. Look at that, another matching pair again. But besides that, here's the outro.
ちょっと待ってやっぱ良くないって明日も続く地獄だね出口がない一体見つからないんだけどあなたなんか知ってる思えば出会いは単純だった狐の酒を食らったように玉がクラクラクラしたそして目が合った
Outro's visuals and music pair so well with each other. The crazy visuals, along with the quick and intense music to go with it, just makes this outro feel so much better. Colors are quite good too, but the visual and the music combo are just absolutely carrying on this one. For the visuals, I will give them an 8 out of 10. For the music, I'll give it a 6 out of 10, and the colors will also get a 6 out of 10. And now for the 4th spot on this list, we have Ending 1 Chainsaw Blood. And yeah, here it is. Now, what this outro does so well is the music. I can't emphasize it enough, the music for this outro is just so good. It makes a great entry with that guitar and just keeps it going throughout this whole song, which just made it so enjoyable for me. The visuals are also great in that we get to see the main character Denji in action with some amazing music to follow it up. The colors are quite nice, while on the more simple side, they still make this outro look super nice. For me, the visuals get a 7 out of 10, music gets an 8 out of 10, and the colors get a 6 out of 10. Ending our third spot for this list is Ending 11 Violence. And you know what? Let's just get right into it.
Violence.
This outro song is another great one. Some parts of the song are really good, especially the start and near the end. The visuals on this outro are like nothing I've ever seen. They are so unique, and they did it so well. Even though the black and white theme returns again, it just looks so good, especially with all like these floating glass particles. It just looks so great. The visuals, I'm giving them an 8 out of 10. For the music, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, and colors will get a 6 out of
10.
Bringing in our second last entry, we have Ending 8, First Death. And yeah, here we go. I am all for this crazy, intense music. It just sounds and goes with the rest of this outro super well. Like, the start is by far my favorite part of the outro, just for the crazy build-up to really top it off. The visuals throughout this entire thing are just so good looking, and there's so much attention to detail in everything you can see on screen. The colors are just a perfect blend of light and dark, which just make this outro so good. Visuals for me are getting a 9, music gets a 9, and the colors are getting an 8. And finally, the best of the best. Ending number 3, Hawatari Niku Senti. Remember how I said I love a good, crazy, intense song? Well, this one just delivers it perfectly. The build-up throughout the whole song is just amazing. It gets more and more intense the whole way through, which I absolutely love, along with just how maniacal and unhinged this outro is. The visuals to tag along with the intensity of the music is perfect. The visuals are such a great part of this outro. The colors are nothing different. They match and change so much along with the visuals and the music. This outro is simply perfect. Absolute 10 out of 10 on all aspects. And there you guys have it. That's all of the Chainsaw Man outros ranked from worst to best. And guys, please do understand these are my opinions and by no means definitive. If you have different opinions, that's totally okay. But I just want to thank you for taking your time to watch this video. It did take me quite a while to make and edit this video, so if you could consider dropping a like and maybe subscribing to my channel, it would be much appreciated. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you all next time.